Lyman has repeated as the Division II ECC Girls Soccer Champions, in part because of the play of the Filomenas Player of the Game Day, Junior Emily McKelvey. Now, if you take that, you go down to Filomenas in Waterford, and you and your family or you and your teammates, free wings as the Filomenas Player of the Game Day, courtesy shirt from Sporties in Waterford. Last year was 3-0. This year was 3-2. A little bit different outcome, but you had all three goals. Let's talk about the first one, a through ball that you got to run onto. Is that something that's pretty normal?
Typically, yes. We look for it quite frequently. I was lucky enough to be able, I do have the speed to catch up to the ball, luckily. I have amazing teammates that are able to play me the ball, and we couldn't have done it without all of us out there. You know, we really put a lot of work into it. None of it would be able to be done without them, and I appreciate them so much for it.
Last year you were the favorites. This year people thought maybe not so much. You had to replace a lot of players. Talk a little bit about the pride you feel with your teammates overcoming that.
I am so happy for all of us. You know, we started out the season with a lot of underclassmen. We lost half of our team last year, 9 seniors, which is a lot. We came out at the beginning of the season not knowing what to expect. Other teams didn't know what to expect from us. We did not expect to win our division or ECC tournament. It means a lot to us. I know that Coach Morello is very proud of us. There's so much that goes into it.
So I want to go to the third goal. Montville is a fabulous team. They play beautiful soccer, but at the end of the day, sometimes the combination of skill and will of an individual player shines through, and our broadcaster Colin Delaney said that Montville got McKelvey'd. And I know that, you know, you're a humble person and player, but I'm going to walk you through what actually happened on that last play. Your keeper punted the ball, it bounced, you flicked it onto yourself, one-touched it to yourself, beat 3 defenders and the keeper, and put it low through the keeper for the game-winning goal. How does something like that even come into, I mean, do you actually think about that, or is that all just moment to moment?
It's a little bit of both. More so when, say, I'm on the run, not 1v1ing against the keeper yet. I'm thinking I have to push through, I have to get to goal, and then I focus on my placement, I focus on power of the shot, I focus on trying not to mess it up, because I know it could be my one and only opportunity to, you know, get the score up, tie it up, just.
And you did have an opportunity earlier than that, and you sailed one wide, and you could see you were very, upset with yourself, but you shake it off and you come back to the next one. So talk about what you saw when you were one-on-one with the keeper.
It's a blur. I see when I'm one-on-one, I either play it wide around her to her right. I was lucky enough to toe poke it to her left. Man, it's a big blur. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Listen, there was a time during the game, I mentioned it on the air, that you were bent over trying to catch your breath, and I said, wow, she's really got to find a way to dig deep. But that's not actually entirely because of a fatigue factor. Talk a little bit about what you overcome to play soccer on a daily basis.
I have a condition with my breathing, well, my vocal cords. I have vocal cord dysfunction. I used to believe it was asthma because my doctors did not look into it too much. But then I was fortunate enough to be able to get checked out. I did a lot of testing, and they determined it was vocal cord dysfunction. A lot of people think that it's just something that you can easily overcome and things, but it's when your vocal cords, instead of opening up your airways, they close down and you physically are not able to breathe. And what I get a lot when I'm in that state, just try and breathe. It's not very helpful. But I know for me and for other girls, it's kind of like a harder diagnosis to get because it's not very common. A lot of people don't know about it. I had no idea what it was until, I was told, oh, it could be this. I want to bring awareness to it because obviously not a lot of people know, and I want people to be able to be more concerned if they think that it's a deeper issue than what you're being told.
So, A, if you're told you have asthma, you might look into it more deeply than that. And B, even if you are diagnosed with vocal cord dysfunction, you can score a hat trick in the ECC championship and get the player of the game. You can overcome anything. Emily McKelvey, you are, again, the player of the game in the ECC championship. Lyman back-to-back. Congratulations.